All right.
Oh, you have more?
Yeah. As we're going into the earlies, it's still January. Possibly by the time you see this, maybe early February. But let's do some hit or miss predictions. I got 20 movies, and we're going to predict if they're going to be a hit or a flop. See if how close we are to right. And what I mean by a hit, either they're very well, everyone loves it, or everyone hates it.
So what's going to be the barometer, like Rotten Tomatoes score or what?
I'd say maybe Rotten Tomatoes. Nah, you know what? Let's go with box office. People have to pay with their money. You know, if it's a hit, it makes a lot of money.
Not necessarily. You can make a lot of money, but
we just saw Best Man, and people aren't going to go see it, and we loved it. So do you want to go Rotten
Better
Tomatoes?
Man.
Or we'll say whether or not we thought it was a good movie or not.
Well, that's our job.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going to predict it now and see if we're right or wrong.
Okay.
Like we can say Superman's going to be a great movie, and then we hate it. Well, we will have to say we hated it. So our predictions for number 1. Well, this one already came out, but I had this list already. Better Man. Now, do you think it's going to be a hit or a flop? So the barometer is
But it's neither.
if we like it.
Well, then, no, flop doesn't mean that we like it or hate it.
So let's do box office. We got to do box office then.
So basically, box office versus budget.
I say Rotten Tomatoes audience score. Not critics. The audience score on Rotten Tomatoes should be the barometer.
Okay.
Okay, well, Better Man. What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be a hit for audience score.
And you don't know because you haven't seen it. But what do you think it's going to be?
I've not
It's a
seen
monkey.
it. Yeah, I know, and I've seen I've seen the trailers and the previews, and I think it's a weird way to go, and I think like gimmicky, but I think it might work. So I think it's going to be a hit.
I think the gimmick is what's going to hurt it.
Yeah.
I think because it was such a good movie. Such a good movie.
Okay, so it's a hit for us, but financial
flop.
So we're right, both of them.
But
Okay.
if it's the type of movie that while you're watching it and you're halfway through, you forget that he's a monkey, then that's a hit. Right? If they can do that, it's a hit.
But not a financial hit, maybe.
Like, you guys saw it?
Yeah.
When you were watching it, at some point through the movie, were you just watching a character and forget that he was a monkey?
Well, you don't forget that he's a monkey, but you don't care that he's a monkey.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's saying that's something.
Yeah. The story was that, and acting was that good.
Yeah.
So I have 2 categories here. One is whether or not we liked it, and one is was it financially.
Okay, yeah.
So liked it, we're going to say yes.
And we already know it's going to be a financial flop.
And we're going to say no to making money.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America, Brave New World. Are we going to like it? And it will make money.
It'll make money, but it's going to be a flop. Nobody will like it, but it'll make money.
I'm going to say both flop.
You don't.
Like, I think it'll make some money because people will go to see Marvel.
But will it make a profit?
That I don't know.
Do you think it's going to pull in $600-700 million?
No, flops. I guess. If that's what we're
Okay,
asking.
we're going to say flop and flop. All right, Novocaine.
What's that?
Novocaine. We just saw the trailer. It's about the guy who has he doesn't feel pain. So and he gets mixed up trying to save this girl who gets kidnapped in that.
So he's fighting people, and he can put his fist in a bunch of broken glass and then hit somebody, and he doesn't care.
Or when guys try to torture him to get information, he's going, oh, this hurts. Oh, it's so bad, and he doesn't feel pain.
Now, is this a comedy?
Yes,
this
comedy action.
Now, it's hard to say because we don't know the budget, but I'm going to say we don't have a medium, right?
No.
I'm going to say hit, and what's considered a hit financially? Makes it money back?
It makes at least his money back.
Okay, hit and hit. That's what I think.
really hard because I don't know anything about it. And when's the release?
I don't know.
Because it hasn't. If I've not heard of it, it's not been promoted very well.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good title.
No.
And I think that's going to hurt it.
And it's also an unknown actor.
I'm going to say flop and flop. Just because I know nothing about it.
So, hit and flop and
Okay,
flop.
but you're the deciding factor.
And I'm the deciding factor. I think I think it'll be a flop money wise, but people will like it when we see it.
You didn't help at all.
Yes, I did, because I'm going to say we liked it, but it's not going to make its money back.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Snow White. Should I just put flop?
Flops.
We're going to hate it no matter what comes out.
Pretty much.
Gal Gadot.
A Working Man. What's that?
I hate it. Working Man is the next Jason Statham movie.
You know, Gal Gadot doesn't look like she did 14 years ago.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, sorry. A Working Man. What's a Working Man?
That's the Jason Statham movie. Where he just goes around like the beekeeper and beats
Yeah.
the crap out of people.
Same thing.
This is one of those middle of the road things, but I think
I think it'll be a hit and a hit.
You think it'll make its money back?
Yeah, I mean, Jason Statham usually brings people in, so they'll make their money.
Actually,
and,
the
and
only-
people that are going to see Jason Statham movies are going to see exactly what they're going to see.
Only The Meg has ever been profitable for him.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, in that case, hit and flop.
Yeah, hit flop.
Once I explain
that's
details
good
to
to
you,
know.
the Minecraft movie.
Hits.
I think it'll be a flop and a hit.
You don't think people are going to like it?
No.
I don't think we're our taste. Do you think we'll like it?
Oh, we're not going to like it, but
Well, then,
but it'll make money.
yeah, but that's that and that.
Okay.
The Amateur.
Oh, I think it's going to be a hit and a... Depending what the budget is.
I don't know what.
It's a lot of explosions.
He's the guy who was in Queen's
Yeah.
biopic. He his girlfriend gets killed, or his wife, and he goes after them, and he's like a computer expert and that. And nobody
I've seen
wants to train
trailers
him,
for
but
that.
he's going after them using his own skills.
Right.
I think maybe a hit and a flop.
I'd say people might be curious enough to say hit and hit on this one. I think I'll like it. It looks like I'll like
Yeah, I'd say hit and hit.
it. All right.
I think people
We're
will
going
line
to
up
try
for
a
it.
hit and
We'll
hit. See how we do. Thunderbolts. You.
Flops all around.
Like if they go comedy and that's what we like about it, we might like it.
I think people are pretty down on Marvel right now, but this is our thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't have any inkling to go see this. I don't think I'll like it, but I think I will like it. I think it's going to surprise me.
Have you seen the trailers yet?
I like David Harbour, and I like Florence Pugh.
Yeah. I also like.
Cameron Diaz.
I like Cameron. No, I liked Ryan Reynolds. I hated If. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but that was a departure from him. So I'm going to say a hit and a hit.
you think it's going to make money?
I think it's
And I don't think it's so. You're the deciding factor again because I don't think it's
Thunderbolts, $200 million budget.
yeah,
So this is a Marvel movie.
probably because of reshoots and what have you.
I think it's going to make its money back.
I think it's a movie. They're like, yeah, I can't wait till we start working on the sequel, and then the movie's released, and they're like, yeah, we're not making a sequel.
Well, it's already been pushed a few times, mostly because of the strike, though. I saw the trailer and it was just another Marvel film to me. So I don't think I'm gonna like it that much, and Mark doesn't like it. As far as profit is concerned, I'm gonna say flop, but I'm gonna say Paul disagrees. Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo.
Lilo and Stitch.
I think, well, for us, like, it's going to be a kids
It's
oriented.
a kids movie. People are gonna like it.
like Moana 2.
Yeah.
Like, I could see it being really good for the family and the kids who it's targeting, but you weren't so fond about it.
Yeah.
So I think this will be the same. I think it's going to be a good cartoon for kids, and it's going to be a hit.
I think hit and hit.
All right. Hit and hit. Mission Impossible: The Final Dead Reckoning.
Hit and hit.
Hit and flop.
I think hit and flop too.
Really? You don't think it's gonna make its money?
The last one, it has a huge budget.
And the last one didn't make its money back.
No. Karate Kid Legends.
Flop and hit.
I'm gonna say hit and hit. I think the series, the Cobra Kai series, has generated enough fandom for the series again that people are gonna come out for it.
And you think you're going to like it.
I think it'll be.
I saw the trailers and I don't mind the trailers, so I'm going to give it a chance. I think I might like it. Ballerina. One I was waiting for. Part of the John Wick.
So many reshoots.
Yeah.
Flop and flop.
Flop and flop.
Mm-hmm. No matter what I think, you guys outvote me. I think I'm gonna like it, but I might be biased.
Might be.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I think those will be hits.
Hit and hit.
I agree. F1.
Hit and flop.
I think it's Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Hit and flop. Yeah.
Hit and flop. You said hit and flop. Superman.
Hit and hit.
Do you think we're gonna like it though?
We'll like it enough.
All right. The Naked Gun.
Are people ready to return to Naked Gun humor
Without the
without Leslie Nielsen?
That's difficult. But I do think people like Leslie Nielsen. However, we saw a bunch of Leslie Nielsen streaming movies.
Oh, they're horrible.
Ice Road and
Yeah. Leslie. No.
not Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Ice Road and the
The shooter.
Marksman.
The marksman. Yeah.
I'm gonna say flop and flop.
I think flop and flop. I think no one's going to care about this movie anymore. It was like a bunch of movies that were hit at the time because
Yeah.
they hit that genre.
I want to be wrong.
The Running Man, the remake.
Hit and hit.
Flop and hit.
No, it's a hit and hit. The new Running Man is the new It Man in Hollywood. People are going
Who
to
is it?
turn out
Yeah, but
for
it's
it.
what you think.
Who is
It's
it?
that guy from Twisters.
In an action role?
And you said you like.
I do like him. I do like him.
And apparently it's going back to the Stephen King story, where, as opposed to being the Arnold Schwarzenegger criminal put into this game, it's more along the lines of, what was it? I don't know, something that you could cheer for more. It's not a criminal.
But Arnold wasn't a criminal. He
No,
was
he was
accused
mi- he
of
was
being-
military.
He was
And
framed.
he was framed for dropping a bomb on an innocent civilians. And
Food riot. that he
Okay, well,
did.
framed,
Yeah.
he's a criminal.
I'm going to say I'm going to like it, but I don't think it's going to be...
Oh, I think it's going to make its money. I think it's got a cult following.
We'll see. Michael.
Hit.
What was that again?
Biopic. Michael.
Oh, Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
I don't think they're going to tell the story I want them to tell, so I'm going to say flop and hit.
That's fair. Flop and
I
hit.
feel the exact same way. I think it's going to be like One Love, where they talk about all the stuff that we don't want to hear about.
Yeah.
Tron is coming back with Tron Ares.
I don't even think I'll see it. I'm going to say flop and flop.
Same.
Okay. And Wicked 2.
Hits.
Oh, that was a gimme, I think.
I guess I'll have to see Wicked 1.
It's on Prime now. So there you go. We actually have a fair amount that are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the movies we think are going to be financial flops, and 8 we think are going to do all right.
Good math.
That wouldn't be a bad year for them if that happens. 8, right?
You're good.
Good, eh? I can count to 20.
Well, he did 20, and then he actually took the 12 and deducted from the 20, and that's how he came up with his 8. So I'm impressed with his math.
Yeah, me too.
Math skills.
Good for you.
Me no math. me no English? That's impossible. That's fantastic.
So yeah. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see
We'll,
how close we are.
We'll see. Better Man we've already seen. And we're already correct. Because we loved the movie. And it's not going to make any money.
Yes, and people in the comments who watched our review said, "Dang it, I did not want to see this movie, but now
I have
want to see it. Because it's worth seeing. It really was. Hopefully, we're wrong on every movie on this list as far as flops are concerned, and they turn out to be great.
Okay, for Better Man, I almost wish they used a different artist. Right? Instead of Robbie Williams, which in North America we don't really know.
Yeah, but it works. Because you get the British humor and you get the British mentality
But it's
in
not.
there.
It's not just that they switched out the actor for a monkey. The monkey represented. He felt he had never evolved from a child.
Yeah. Like he feels completely different from everybody else.
Metaphoric.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
And did he do his own voiceover?
I don't know. I think so because little clips of the movie are popping up on the Robbie Williams YouTube.
Yeah. Now I don't think he'd be a good enough actor to actually have acted in the movie. So the monkey
Maybe
part
that's why they
makes,
did it
makes
that way.
sense. It probably added to it. They could use his own voice and his own singing and all that. Meanwhile, it doesn't take you out of the movie because his acting is not horrible because it's a monkey.
And if you go to the Robbie Williams YouTube, you'll see the video I'm talking about in our review. That's really good. Like it just popped up on my screen for some reason. I watched it 5 times.
Really?
Yeah. So it's that
And
good.
we had no idea really who Robbie Williams was.
Okay.
So hopefully, coming up next, Brave New World. Let's hope our predictions are completely wrong on this because we say we're not going to like it. And we say it's not going to make money.
We'll see.
But,
Is this an order of the release date?
No.
Okay.
It's close though. It's very close.